Hi, it's me. I'm back. Um, have you been? Have we all been? We been okay? I hope so. Um, this upload schedule is shit, but I don't care. I really don't care. I just make a video when I feel like it. Um, and today I want to talk about wasted potential because I hate the idea of wasted potential. Wasted potential doesn't really exist when you think about it because if you did that thing and you put your all into that thing and that's how far you were meant to get. It's not about wasting your potential at something because potential, what even is that? Oh, you could go far, but you tried your best. So it doesn't matter how far you go as long as you tried your best. I think you fulfilled your potential. You know what I mean? I think it's just this carrot on a stick that people will dangle in front of you and be like, oh, you could be better, you could be further, just to make you feel inadequate. Because I feel like people need you to feel inadequate because you start becoming more I don't know, unique when you're yourself. They want you to be like a robot. That's what it is. It's not about potential, it's about being a robot. Oh, if you want to go far and something, you've got to sacrifice this, 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 your potential is ridiculous. Just keep doing night shifts, you know what I mean? Shut up. Be asked. I don't want to do that. I fulfilled my potential. I'm good at what I am, whatever that is. I don't know, what the fuck do you mean, waste of potential? I'm good at it, and I understand a lot of it can relate to a lot of things. I think even when people say you're in a relationship or something, or you meet someone that's oh, we had so much potential, we could have went the distance, right person, wrong time. It's maybe that's true, maybe that's not true. You never know. Um, but I don't think. Fucking hate my life. I don't think. I don't think that wasted potential exists because it's not wasted potential because you've already lived it. You know what I mean? It obviously wasn't going to work out for you, so it's not right person, wrong time. It's not wasted potential. It's like Tyler Creator says, I hate wasted potential. That shit crushes your soul. And yeah, I understand that, but once you move on from the idea of what could have been and start accepting what is, what is, once you start accepting what is, rather than what could have been, you'll be a happier person because there's no point thinking about what could have been because it's not. All you've got what is. You've just got to start living for that what is. You know what I mean? Because it's like when people say oh, I could have been this if it weren't for this, and it's yeah, but you weren't. Stop going on about it. Go and do something else with your life. You know what I mean? Move on. You have to move on. Just keep doing shit. Wasted potential doesn't exist because everyone fulfills the potential. If you feel like they could have went further, they good enough because they didn't. If that makes sense. I feel like I'm just sort of chatting shit, and it's a lot of you know what I mean? But it's not if anyone ever says to you oh, fulfill your potential at this thing, whether it's a job, a relationship, a hobby, a pastime, whatever the fuck it is, it doesn't matter, does it? You fulfill your potential by enjoying it. I think that's what you do. I think you just have to enjoy it, and it works out however it works out. There's no point sweating about it and being I was speaking to some fella today in the pub, yeah, because I work in a pub. I wasn't just there on Monday. That would be sad. And he was like, do you mind turning the volume on this telly for me, kid? And I was like, yeah, obviously, go ahead. So I walk around and I was like, what one you want, bro? And he was like, the Wolverhampton Racers one. I was like, sweet, which one? He was like, that one. I was like, okay. So I turned the volume up and he was like, ah, thank you, lad, thank you, I appreciate it. And then he just turned around to me and just started law dumping. And he was like, it's actually me niece this is her first race. I was like, really? Is it a horse or a girl? Or a, you know? And he was like, it's a girl, obviously, she's a jockey. You've never seen a girl so determined. She's fucked all her mates off, she's done this, she's done that. And the coach said to her, I've got your first race on fucking Monday. And like, that's cool. It is. I'm not trying to hate on it because that's cool. That's what she wants to do. Let it be. But I don't think anything's worth that much. I just don't. Like, if someone offered me the chance for like all of my material dreams to come true, like dream job, X amount of money, how like whatever house, whatever car, like whatever clothes, whatever it is that I wanted, you know what I mean? Like all my dreams. But I had to sacrifice all of my non-material dreams, like finding love and new friends, my current friends, watching them do well. Like, you know, doing my mum proud, doing Steve proud. Like all of that shit was wiped and I had no connections. I'd say no. I just don't think it's worth it. I think you should want to get those materialistic things to share them with the people you love, you know? So that's why I hate the idea of like potential, because like someone's along the way told her, you have the potential to be a pro, but you've got to do this and you've got to live like a fucking prisoner. I get other people want different things. Not everyone thinks like me. That's fine. But I just don't think that's worth it. Like at all. I just feel like I'd rather have mates. She was like 18 or something. I'd rather have friends. Like it's cool being determined. I am determined. I'm locked in. You know what I mean? I'm locked in most of the time. Sometimes I like to dilly dally. I engage in a bit of tomfoolery. I've got a cold, but who doesn't? I like being locked in, but not to the point where it's affecting everything else. I have never wasted any of my potential. I'm still a young man. You're all still young people. Well, the ones, I don't know actually. I don't know my channel analytics, but you can't afford to waste your life fulfilling potential, if that makes sense. You just have to just enjoy yourself and live it, and your potential is fulfilled when that thing ceases to be. You know, like a wonder kid in football. It's like, oh, he had the potential to be world class, but he wasn't. Still a good player. You don't have to take anything away from him. He's still a really good player. Just because he didn't live up to these standards that everyone else had for him doesn't mean he failed. He's still, professional footballer. Still got all the money he could ever want. He's living his dream. To me, that's not wasted potential. To me, that's fulfilled potential. I think it's just maybe a way of looking at things. I feel like a lot of people nowadays are quite pessimistic. Like, the glass is half empty type of shit, but I used to be like that, but I'm just not that way inclined anymore. The world's just a brighter place when you're allowed to be. Just don't ever think to yourself, like, oh, I'm wasting my life, like, I'm wasting my potential, I'm wasting this. You're not wasting anything, you're just fucking living. It just is what it is. Like, don't beat yourself up. It's not worth beating yourself up over, ever. Like, nothing really ever is. That's the thing. Like, nothing's ever worth beating yourself up, and like, it's just not worth it. None of it's worth it. Like, I understand if you want to go far in life, you'd have to make sacrifices. Yeah, okay, you do have to make sacrifices to an extent, but you should never sacrifice. There's like certain things that you don't sacrifice. I don't care how far you want to go in life. What even is going far in life? You could be a millionaire but die at 40. Is that going far? Is that further than someone who's had a happy life and lived till they're 80? How'd you define it? A lot of people have always told me I'm going to go far in life. But I'm 22. I'm doing YouTube. I get no views. I live with my granddad. Okay? you know, am I going to go far in life? Is this the furthest I'm going to go? Maybe. Am I happy with that? Yeah. I've lived a good life. I wouldn't say I've wasted my potential because I've done important things. You know, I've helped people. I've lived my life. I've experienced things. I wouldn't say any of it's wasted. I wouldn't say I've wasted any of my potential. Yeah, you know, I could have went to uni and I could have done this and I could have done that, but I didn't. And here I am, me, and I feel like this is who I was meant to be. So I feel like if anything, for all the people who said you're wasting your potential, I've actually done the opposite and I've fulfilled it. Just because I'm not in like a suit in like, you know, a fucking office building somewhere making X amount of money a year doesn't mean that I haven't fulfilled my potential. It just means that wasn't my path. I'm still fulfilling my potential. Just to be, okay? And I think the closing message I want to leave with you all is you're not wasting your potential. You're living up to it every single day. You are what you are and you cannot change that. Don't try and hide from it and don't try and run from it. Just embrace that person and embrace what they want and give them what they want because you'll be happier. You know what I mean? Don't think to yourself like, if anyone ever tells you like you're wasting your life, you waste your potential. You know? You're living it. That's all you can do. They're just projecting their insecurities and their ideas onto you because they feel as if they've wasted their life or they've wasted their potential because that's been drilled into them since they were very young. Don't let them drill the same messages into you because all it is the potential to go and fucking work in an office somewhere and become a cog in the machine. You don't want that. You want to go outside, you want to touch grass, you want to go and see life. You know what I mean? There's a lot more out there than a 9 to 5 or a uni degree. And that's no discredit because I couldn't fucking do a uni degree. I can't even upload regularly. You know, a lot of my friends are in uni and they're absolutely smashing it, and I'm really proud of them. I really am. But it just weren't my path. You know, never feel like to live up to your potential you have to do the same thing as everyone else is doing because you don't. You're not everyone else. You're you. And ultimately, if you live your life being yourself, then you fulfilled your potential. And I'm proud of you, regardless. Just keep doing it. Keep going, whatever it is. Keep pushing. And you'll get there. You'll get exactly where you're meant to be. You'll go as far as you need to if you just enjoy it. Don't let it become a job or a chore or like something you feel like you have to do. Just fucking enjoy it. Life's too short to not enjoy things you love because you're trying to be the best at them. Like, you might be the best. You might. But you'll never know until you do. Just enjoy it. The best people at whatever it is always are the best because they enjoy it so much. They love it. They live it. You know what I mean? So when they say fulfill your potential, they want you to be like them. But like I said in my last video, you'll never be great if you like everyone else. You just got to be yourself because that's how you become great, by being you. And that's what I'm going to leave you with for tonight. It's just a little bit of a short one. It's like late as, well, it's not late as fuck. It's like 1 a.m, 2 a.m, something like that. I've just been really busy recently. Been living. It's a good thing. I like it. You know, I like being busy. The next video will probably be soon. Probably in like another week, maybe more. I actually don't know. But whenever it is, then I'll see you there. It's not like I haven't got videos planned. It's not like I'm lazy. It's just like, I don't know. I've got to be in the mood to make them. You know what I mean? Like it's quite awkward just sitting in front of your phone and like actually speaking to people, but like there's no one there. It's just awkward. I've got to like psych myself up for it and be like, okay, you're not going insane. You've taken your medication. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's going to be me for tonight. I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll catch you later. See ya. Bye.